chief guest to take this opportunity to thank everyone, especially the youth who are here, in terms of really coming at the forefront and raise your voice. There's an important aspect that when I took over that position of the CEO of ABC, the two important innovations I came up with. One is that I need to work and establish an ABC Women in a Business platform. And now the platform is up and running. The second was the Youth in a Business platform. I was very excited yesterday when the Youth in a Business from Uganda, they were presenting the achievement to His Excellency the President, saying, do you know that the youth, 38% of the business in Uganda are driven by the youth, while the big companies are only 30%. So the youth are they are on the driving seat of our economic development. And that is the way to go. When I was also looking at this training on cybersecurity, I realized that the threats, cyber threats, the hackers, are targeting SMEs. SMEs, 60% of the hackers and the threats are affecting the SMEs, not the big companies, because the big companies have financial muscles. So it is important that once we reflect on the cyber threats, cyber security, the law, the innovation by the youth need to be very, very protected. That is very, very critical, because even when we look at the CFTA, African Continental Free Trade Area, the agreement itself says that for the success of this agreement, to achieve its intended objective, it has to be driven by youth and women. And this is one of the activities that we need to really put forward in terms of raising awareness, enhancing the capacity and the capabilities of the youth to do business, addressing the challenges that impact the youth in terms of doing business. One of the challenges, I was looking at the study done by Trarak recently. One of the challenges that is impacting youth and women to do business or to take advantage of trade preference has been lack of information. Lack of information. And I want to underline that we need to have the right information. We need to have the right tools. We need to have the right skills. The second aspect that our guest of honor that you may want to also to reflect on and convey to our appreciation to our Excellency the President is that we need to establish a venture capital fund for the youth who are involved in the various digital tools and innovation. They need. And I always say that Her Excellency the President here shall be selected as the champion for the youth and women under the CFTA. So it is the time is now, it's not tomorrow, that you lie down. Otherwise, the future is in our hands. I was, again, speaking to my elder, good ambassador. I said, why Julius Nyerere used to have these brilliant ideas, and we don't see those ideas now being inculcated, being embedded within the youth. Youth are busy on digital platforms, but they are not focused on the development. How do we bring them back to see that we need to create prosperity, and the prosperity we want, with all the good leadership we have across the region, the leaders are ready to create the necessary environment for you to drive economic prosperity. But we are obstructed in two different things. But the beauty, and I was also with and I think this is why the hackers, the threats are coming to take advantage of that. And I was also looking at the number that we almost lose 10% of our GDP through cyber threats. And especially this is happening among the banks, it is happening among the telecommunication companies, but it is also cascading to those sectors where youth are involved. So we can make it happen through coordination, partnership, collaboration, and continuous consultation. We have 4 very good leaders. We have very brilliant institutions like Nelson Mandela. We've been working with them. They have very brilliant teams, and they can support you. Let's approach them. Let's work together. And it is our commitment through my chair and the entire board that EABC is there to support you, make it happen. Asanteni sana, tunashukuru sana. Mungu awabarikie sana. Asanteni sana.